cosmetics to the airbrushing, anything and everything you'll learn. All right, I'm going to put on some Kuna Matata. And I hope our lives are working. It was not working on the other channel. So I'm hoping, I'll wait for somebody to say hello so I know it is working. I'm obsessed with this Kuna Matata. Hey, Linda. Hey, Trish. Okay, good. It is working. All right. So this is our Flub Up Friday, where we have fun and we make mistakes and we, hey, Heather, and we talk about anything and everything. And I go through and really make mistakes when we get to the makeup part. So we are going to go through cleaning your stylus today. This stylus is one that you will want to clean every single time you use it. And that could be just running warm water through it. I always say warm water because I feel like that helps a little bit more. So when I'm doing my makeup, I end up turning on the hot water. And then after I'm finished, I run water through it. Because, you know, in the real world, you're in your bathroom. You're not at this counter. But, you know, I just turn on the hot water, put the hot water in there, and then blow that out. Now, every so often, I'll do that. Then I take a Q-tip and I spin that around in there to clean the bowl part. Now, just because there's makeup in there does not mean that it's blowing through. Sometimes the makeup just gets on the bowl, but depending on how OCD you are, you'll want to clean that as well. Hello, Dawn. Another Dawn. Hey, Lynn, good morning. Let's see. Hey, Dodie, how are you? Fry. We have so many Dawns. Dawn Martinez, Dawn Lippin. Lippin, did I say that right? Dawn Droney. We have a lot of Dawns. My allergies are, I've been sneezing a lot. I don't know. My nose tickles too. All right, so clean in there. Now, before you'll get buildup right here. You can tell I have some right there. So you see the buildup right there. You'll want to clean that. Lippin. Is that right? Lippin? I'm going to learn it. I just know you as Donnie. So there you go. All right. So you have this right in here. And so I want to clean that area as well. I'm actually going to pour some my Tip Top cleaner on my Q-tip so I can actually really clean it. Nose each. And now pulling back on my trigger. Guys, if you do not pull back on that trigger, you're going to bend the needle. So, and that's bad. Don't bend the needle. You want to protect that needle. So pulling back on this trigger is what pulls the needle back. Pulling back on the needle is what the makeup's able to be released. So that's why I say that you're in control over how much makeup is being let out, because you're in control of this trigger. The trigger is pulling back on the needle. Ready? So now my needle's protected because I'm pulled all the way back. See? And now I'm going to, this is going to drip, so hold it over me. Do this. I'm just twirling that in there. See? And getting all that cleaned off. Look how much better that looks already. All right. No, it's not on. The needle's painful. It's not on at all right now. Now, when you're cleaning it, obviously it has to be on when you're blowing water through it or blowing the Tip Top cleaner through it. Yes, of course you want it on, because that way you'll blow the stuff through. Okay. Let me run some Tip Top cleaner through here. Okay, so I just ran some Tip Top cleaner. Now I'm going to take this bad boy apart. Oh, that burned my fingers. Okay. This is the tail, what we call the tail. I would also lay down like a hand towel or washcloth and put the stuff that I'm taking out, put that on there so you don't have stuff that rolls off. And then this guy right here, I'm going to take him out. And then I can pull my needle out. Okay, this is the guy you want to make sure you protect. So the needle is coming through all of this. So it also holds your stylus on, your trigger on, all of that. So now I'm going to put him back into the holder. And then they took my paper towels. I'm going to make sure that this needle is clean. And that could be just rinsing them in hot water. That could be, you could take a Q-tip, or what I do is I'll take a paper towel or tissue, put a little bit of this on there. Whoops. And then you run it through like that to make sure that needle is nice and clean. Hillary asked if do you need to rinse it with water after you do tip top cleaner? I do, just because when I use it, I don't want that tip top cleaner to be the first thing on my face. So I do clean it with water afterwards. A lot of people say you can do it with alcohol, with tequila, with vodka, all of that. That's up to you if you want to do that. The steps I would take as far as cleaning it before you start breaking all of this apart. And let me show you. I'm actually going to put this guy back together. Okay. I'm going to put him down. I'm going to grab this one because I think this is one that we used. Okay, I'm going to take this guy off. Undo my needle. Boop. Pull that guy out. Oh, that one's pretty clean. All right. So now I just have my stylus right here. Kathy, you haven't used your airbrush at all? Girl. You need to use it before you lose it. Just kidding. No, you want to use it, Kathy. Come back at 11 because today on Fridays we do Flub Up Fridays. And so I'm going to do things that you might do when you first start out. And so we'll teach you how to use it. So you will enjoy it and be like, why did I wait so long? And obviously I'm going to be doing makeup because this is me, no makeup, right? Okay. Just want to make sure. Hakuna Matata on my lips. All right. So now we have this guy. Now the needle is not going through the stylus. It's not going through everything. I cleaned the tip. Now at this point you could clean the tip because the needle's already out. Another thing I do a lot of times is if mine is starting to sputter or something like that, is I'll take like a Tupperware dish and put hot water, not boiling, but hot water, and lay everything in there as is. So the needle's by itself, the little bolt's by itself, this is laying by itself, and that will help hopefully kind of move some of the makeup around, kind of dissipate the makeup, and that will help clean it, okay? I'm going to tell you another little trick. If you look in the bowl and you have makeup still sitting there, use the flat end, not the pointy end, the flat end, and you can use that to kind of break that up, stir it around, and even here. But I'm using the flat end, not the pointy one, okay? And so I'll soak that in the water. Oh, Dawn used Boost It on her décolleté. It adds like a natural yumminess to your face, doesn't it? I love it. Don said, I can never pick up the needle once I lay down. That's why I end up about to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. That's why I put it on. If I'm not putting it in a hot bowl, then that's why I put it on a washcloth or a hand towel, because it's easier to pick up. All right. So there we have this little guy here. I'm going to sneeze again. This guy does come undone. Now, a lot of times I don't like, just be real, I don't like taking all this guy apart. So I try to do everything, and I don't think I can do this with my hands today. Okay. Everyone's talking about the boosted. I love it. In using it, whether it's the vibration of the machine or just the using of it, sometimes this little guy will come. I don't know if it's out of focus now. This little guy will come not unscrewed, but just come loose a little bit. So make sure that he's not tight, but that it stops, okay? And notice, like, okay, it stopped. I'm not like, it just stopped, okay? You want to make sure everything's screwed on. Just the vibration. So don't think, oh, something's wrong with mine. Sometimes when you first get a system, people are like, my stylus doesn't work. It probably came loose during mailing, during the transit. So I always have them check the screws, making sure everything is on first. So that's one thing I would check. If you're like, my stylus doesn't work, try that first. Make sure that everything is screwed on. Sorry, guys. Yay! Sarah did the spray tanning. Girl, it is beautiful. It really is. I like the fact our tanning doesn't make you smell. I can always tell, like, I'm like, oh, did you get tanned? I can always, it has that smell, where ours doesn't. And I love the fact our tanning has a bronzer in it, so it shows you where you're going, and then it's activated. So awesome, Sarah. Thank you. All right. So that's what I would do to clean my stylus. If you keep up with your stylus, guys, you very rarely would you have to break everything apart. Soak it in hot water, broken up like this. Use the flat end of the needle to maybe help get some of that together. Heather, we have airbrush tanning, and it's on our site, so check that out. Sarah's like, no smell, and you're not orange. It is not Oompa Loompa tanning. All right. Sorry, guys. Very nice. It really is. And I always tell people it comes in medium and deep. I always tell people, do the deep. Like, even if you're the whitest girl, do the deep. Just because, one, if you're tanning, you want some color. It's not going to be like, boom, dark. I mean, it goes with what your body is. So that's what I would suggest. It does, Linda? Oh, that's kind of weird. Sorry, guys. I'm having trouble breathing. All right. So is everybody clear on cleaning your stylus? Number one, you have to clean it. Because, guys, if this isn't working, how are you going to airbrush? You can't. So you need to treat this like a magical wand. Like, treasure it. Make sure you're cleaning it. I guarantee you it's 100% easier than cleaning regular brushes. So just run water through it. You don't have to do this intense cleaning after every single use. I do this probably once a week. Or during the week, if I'm having some trouble with my stylus, I'll soak it in hot water all put together. Okay, I'm now going to put the needle back. Oh, you can also take off this guy too. Hold on, let me show you this real quick. Let me take the needle back out. So make sure, there's no buildup around there. And then you can let that bad boy also sit. I always hold this too high. Also sit in the water too. And yeah, so Dawn just said, I hate it when she forgets, she hates it when she forgets to clean it and it gets clogged. Guys, if you don't have an extra stylus, get one. Not that you'll need it, but I guarantee you when you're putting your makeup on and it's maybe sputtering or you're having issues, it's going to save you so much headache where you can just pop that one off, deal with it later, put the new one on, and finish your airbrush. It makes it so much easier. And then if you happen to have to send in a stylist, you have one as a backup. Because how many times have we heard like, oh, our customer service is amazing. They're replacing my stylist, but it's not here yet. And you want to be airbrushed and you're having to wait till the new stylist gets there. Because remember, we have a 1-year warranty on everything, right? I mean, that includes the hose, the compressor, the stylus, everything. So if you have issues, you're going to call customer service. But if they're saying send it in, because they'll walk you through cleaning it. But if they're going to tell you to send it in, what are you going to do? Right? All right. So now I just put the needle in. And to make sure it's all the way to the front, I tap it. I'm not jamming that bad boy in there. I'm just tap. Now I'm putting my bolt on. And look, 2 fingers. I'm using 2 fingers. And although I'm stronger than most girls my age, I'm not using all my strength. Now this. Okay? Now you're good to go. All right? So make sure you are cleaning that. Now, a secret tip, if the stylus isn't working and it's sputtering, run it through the dishwasher cycle. I know that sounds weird, but number 1, and I know y'all are going to laugh, but I'm being dead serious, take it off the hose first. Okay? You do not want to put the whole entire thing in like system and everything. Take this bad boy, put him where the the utensils are, and run it through a cycle. Sometimes the shaking, the water, all that will help loosen the makeup. Our makeup is water and mineral base. So it will, and have y'all seen me do the water demo? I'm going to do that next hour because it'll show you, I'm going to put a drop of our foundation in water and you'll see it. Ooh, it looks so pretty. It will dissipate. Okay. That's what will happen when you're running it through the dishwasher. So that's another little trick. Don't break it apart. Just put it like this because you don't want all those little pieces everywhere, but put it just like that in the dishwasher. That I would probably do after you've broken everything apart. If it's still not working, make sure everything's screwed on, bam, in the dishwasher. All right. Makes sense? All right. I'm going to go get the stuff for, oh, Linda's going to do a deep, yay. I'm going to go on your face. Yes, if you're doing tanning, you will want the bottom feeder stylus. The bottle fits right there. Guys, there is no way in God's green earth that you can tan with this bad boy. You would have to put the solution there, hold it straight the whole entire time, all that kind of stuff. You can't do it. You will need the tanning upgrade. The tanning upgrade has the longer hose and it has the bottom feeder and it comes with the bottles. That'll go right here. The bottles pop on right there. Your hose, just like the regular stylus, goes right through there because you're going to be in all different positions tanning, and some are not pretty. So make sure you do get that. Let's say, yay! Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go get the stuff for the water test. I'm going to show you that. It will change your life. And then, and if you're not a Luminess Beauty now, you will be after that test because it's crazy what you'll see. But so I'll see you back here at 11. Well, we're again doing Flub Up Friday, so we'll do stuff to mess up. with airbrushing. So if you're new to airbrushing, definitely come back because I'll show you things that you might do when you're first starting out. But we'll go over the basics and everything. So, all right, guys, I will see you soon. I'm so excited. We're having a Flub Up Friday. So today we're on at 10, 11, and 2 for our summer hours. And yeah, there you go. All right. Bye, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.